The Permian Period. This period happened 299 to 251 million years ago. The Great Dying also happened during this time.
The Permian Period was the last period of the Paleozoic era. The Carboniferous Period was before, and the Triassic Period was after. Here are the epochs.
The continents. The movement of the Earth's crustal plates had arranged the total land together into a supercontinent called Pangaea. What did the Earth look like? In the beginning of the Permian Period, the south was cold and had regions frozen under ice caps. On the other hand, the north had humid tropical swamps, deserts, and forests dominated by ferns and plants. Large volcanoes and miles of sand dunes were formed. Models indicate that regions of the continent were probably dry, with seasonal fluctuations because of nearby bodies of water. But the climate soon warmed through the Permian Period, and by the end, hot and dry conditions were so extensive that they caused a crisis in Permian marine and terrestrial life.
Why did it look this way? Temperatures went up drastically during the Permian. This caused swamps, jungles, and glaciers to reduce in size. It also resulted areas to be dry and arid. This climate shift may have been triggered by the assembly of smaller continents to form Pangaea.
Life in the Permian Period. Forests and swamps were becoming replaced by new seed-bearing plants and conifers. Large reef communities emerged with many creatures such as ancient mollusks, arthropods, sharks, and modern fish. Amphibians had to adapt to the changing land, while reptiles and mammal-like animals thrived. Large insects grew in the population due to high levels of oxygen. Plants and animals evolved adaptations to dryness, such as waxy leaves or leathery skin to prevent water loss.
Important events in the Permian Period. Pangaea. The Earth's crust came together to form Pangaea, a supercontinent. With this came a large ocean called Panthalassa. Species. Due to climate shifts throughout this period, many types of species were seen. Many marine organisms emerged due to the large ocean, and reptiles grew in population size compared to amphibians. The Great Dying. Unfortunately, towards the end of the Permian, the largest mass extinction took place. The Great Dying is called the Great Dying because this event ranks first in severity of the 5 major extinction episodes that span geologic time. The Great Dying resulted in extreme loss of life. 95% of marine species were eliminated, along with 70% of land species.
Vacation. 3 items being brought to the Permian Period. 1. A coffin.
For your inevitable death in the Great Dying.
2. Fans, because of extreme heat conditions. 3. An axe.
To fend off large insects and dinosaur-like reptiles.
Stay safe.
Stay human.